Well, our Friday has performed as advertised. We kept things quiet throughout the day, and thankfully, even though it was so cold, temperatures were on a bit of a warming trend once again. The live shot from Indigo Sky, though, still looks okay for the time being. That's despite our next storm system ready to roll on in as we go through the course of the overnight. But again, as far as temperatures go, any improvement compared to the upper teens and lower 20s we saw yesterday afternoon, we'll take it. We just had to get past another cold start this morning with lower to middle teens across the area, but then we saw the numbers bounce back into the mid, even upper 30s for some of you before we hit sunset earlier this evening. Still looking quiet around downtown Joplin as well, 29 at the airport with a southeast breeze at 8. That wind is going to help us out overnight. For the time being, though, it does make it feel like 21 degrees. So a bit of a bite to the air, not just in downtown Joplin, but all around the rest of the metro with 29 in Webb City, 30 in Galena, 32 in Seneca, and over back toward Commerce and Miami as well. Outside of the metro, we have some mid-20s already. For areas along the north of US 54, everybody else in the upper 20s to lower 30s. You add in that breeze, it feels like the teens and 20s, no matter where you are. But the breeze, this is one key factor as to why we're going to do so much better with temperatures tomorrow and even during the overnight for that matter. We've had the breeze sustained between 5 and 15 miles per hour, but it's starting to pick back up as we go deeper into the night. That is in response to our next storm system on the way in. We just had passing cloud cover once again throughout the course of the day, but there's the building moisture and more cloud cover ready to roll in from the south as we go through the overnight. Not only is that in response to a warm front that'll come by our way from the west, but also a couple upper level waves. One coming out of Colorado, western Kansas, the other one coming out of California and Nevada. All of those systems coming into play as we go through the rest of our weekend. You can see how we're staying quiet right now, but here's 3 a.m. That band of cloud cover building just to the south, that comes streaming in during the overnight. And by the time we get closer to sunrise, if not maybe after 3 or 4 a.m., enough moisture should be in place for areas of drizzle, maybe some freezing drizzle to develop. I say freezing drizzle, but it's going to be a short window of opportunity for that because look as we take it to 9 a.m. Toward noon especially. Everyone's back above freezing, so any freezing drizzle that we might see shouldn't amount to more than maybe a few hundredths of an inch. We stay warm and above freezing throughout the course of our Saturday, so our drizzle will start to turn into periods of scattered showers throughout the afternoon. 34 in the morning, 44 by noon, highs around 48. So despite all the clouds and rain, that south wind at 10 to 20 will do the trick to push us back to the mid 40s and some spots near 50. Here's midnight going into Sunday. The backside of the system, the cold front plows on through. We will see lows drop back into the lower 30s for Sunday morning. The rain should be gone by then. And even though we dry things out, we do end the weekend on a cold note with afternoon temperatures at least in the upper 30s. As far as rain goes, again, we're going to get mainly rain out of this wave, thankfully, with temperatures throughout most of this system on the warmer side of things, certainly above freezing. But you can see how we're mainly going to average about 1/4 of an inch at the most for most locations. 48 tomorrow, 31 for Sunday morning before we jump back to only near 38 for Sunday afternoon. But we're dry Monday and Tuesday, 46 Monday, 52 Tuesday, and we got a string of 50s lined up to take us through the rest of next week now.
Tomorrow is a perfect day to stay inside tomorrow afternoon and watch some Chiefs football.
That sounds pretty good to me.
Thanks, Nate.